Hey, welcome back to another episode with me, David Wintzer. For those of you that don't know, I'm a general contractor in Park City, Utah, where we've accumulated $20 million in the first 24 months of being in business. And my goal with this channel is to simply share with you the things that we're doing in our construction business, the business aspect of things, the behind the scenes of the business part of it, and the mistakes we make and all the things that we do along the way. So this particular portion is about the mistakes that we made, and we call this, or I'm calling this, lessons learned. And the lesson learned for me today is all about the envelope of the building, waterproofing, penetration. So as you can see in here, we are insulated. But up here, as you can see, we had some failures. And so we got through in the bathroom over there. So what it was we were ready for insulation. We had it going. And then we had a huge rainstorm, which was a blessing in disguise because in Utah, we don't get a lot of rain. So we had this massive rainstorm come in. And what we found was we had in this rainstorm, we had, so this whole deck is radiant. On top of this deck is, or underneath this deck is radiant heat. And inside this wall right here, we had a penetration that the penetration had not been properly sealed. We had a little penetration where the radiant came through, the tubing came through out here underneath the slab, and we hadn't fully waterproofed it. And so we had a huge rainstorm, really big, and the water started rising and it got up into that penetration, started leaking in there, and it dropped down and ran through the whole house. So huge blessing in disguise that we got more rain than we typically do in Utah, but what happened was it exposed our weaknesses. And so that's all right. We all make mistakes. Mistakes are part of the game. Mistakes are what happens every single day in construction. The things about mistakes, here's the thing about mistakes. One, they're going to happen, and as long as they're not super catastrophic, that's okay. But two, mistakes happen, but don't let them happen twice. I'm going to say that over and over and over again. It's okay to make a mistake. It's not okay to make that same mistake twice. So what was the lesson learned for us in this situation? The lesson learned for us was, as you can see, this entire house is insulated. This entire house is ready for drywall. This drywall scaffolding showed up. We started getting some drywall delivery, and then we decided as a team that we are done as far as scheduling goes. We have pressed pause on the entire project. No one else is allowed in the house. We're not doing drywall. We're not doing deliveries. We're not doing anything. We are doing 100% the building envelope. We are doing everything right now to get this envelope sealed up, and we're not moving forward until it's done. So we have set aside the next 5 days, and we have called so yesterday what we did, just to walk you through, we came through, we cleared all this out, put it in the garbage can, took it away, and then as a team, we sat down on the staircase right here with a piece of paper, and we sat down, we said, what are all the things that need to be done to waterproof this house, get this thing up and running, get it safe, get it ready. And we immediately jumped in, started making phone calls, getting everyone on the horn. And so the next 4 or 5 days is dedicated 100% to getting everything waterproof before we move forward on anything in this house. So it was a huge blessing in disguise. That lesson learned, that rain came down. We learned where we were deficient. We learned where the roof was leaking, and it's because of that one penetration. So now we're going to go through, we're going to seal everything. We're going to do that. So now we have another house right now that we just started rough-in, but we're not fully dried in as well in that house. So we're doing rough-in right now, but we decided to do the same thing. We pressed pause on this entire project down the road from here, and we said no more rough-in, no more nothing until we get fully waterproof. So we're getting everyone over, waterproofing the decks. We got these flat roofs with the TPO membranes. So we're getting all that done. We're getting 100% waterproof before we move forward with the rest of the scope. So that's the lesson learned for this project. And there's always a silver lining about it. It's okay to make mistakes. It's not okay to make the same mistake twice. And you'll hear me say that over and over and over again. We just poured this concrete garage last night. This is over a deck. So we got precast concrete panels below this, and then we got a bunch of reinforcement, and then we have the concrete deck slab, topping slab right here. And so this will be the entrance of the home moving forward. So that's all I got, I guess, in this lessons learned video. Mistakes happen. They happen all the time, but don't make them twice, and just learn from them. That's the biggest thing. It is construction. Everything's different. There's always different elements, and it's okay to make mistakes. It's not okay to make them twice. I will just continue to say that over and over and over again. So that's all I got for you guys. We got this house next door as well. We're just getting close to putting a CO on that, and I will share that one with you guys soon. Talk to you soon. Thanks again. Bye.